Test for chloride. Number 1, chloride salt plus silver nitrate. You get a white precipitate of AgCl, which is soluble in ammonia. It dissolves like this: AgCl plus NH3, it gives AgNH3 taken twice plus Cl minus, dissolves like this. Chloride salt plus concentrated sulfuric acid, you get HCl. HCl is tested with ammonia, you get dense white fumes of ammonium chloride. Number 3, chromyl chloride test. Chloride salt, potassium dichromate and sulfuric acid, you get CrO2 Cl2. These are reddish brown fumes. The fumes are then dissolved in sodium hydroxide, you get Na2CrO4. You get a yellow precipitate of lead chromate. See, here you need 2 test tubes. In one test tube you take salt, add acidified potassium dichromate, reddish brown fumes of chromyl chloride come out. These are made to enter into another test tube in which some sodium hydroxide has been taken. You get a yellow colored solution of sodium chromate. To this we add little lead acetate, we get a yellow precipitate of lead chromate. This test is called as chromyl chloride test. It is given by salts which are predominantly ionic and which can produce reasonable concentration of chloride ions in water. So, this test is not given by lead salt, lead chloride. This test is not given by silver chloride and mercuric salts. Salts of silver, mercury and lead do not give chromyl chloride test. The reason is they do not produce sufficient amount of chloride ions in aqueous solution because of their low solubilities. Just like chromyl chloride test, we do not have chromyl bromide or chromyl iodide test. The reason is these halogens get oxidized under the reaction conditions to give Br2 or I2. Chromyl fluoride is formed, but this gets hydrolyzed under the reaction conditions. So, you cannot determine fluoride by this method. So, this is most suitable for chloride testing because chromyl chloride is comes out as reddish brown fumes and this can be transformed into lead chromate by this 2-step reaction. First dissolve in sodium hydroxide and then add lead acetate. Please remember, mercury, silver and lead, their chlorides do not give chromyl chloride test because they do not produce sufficient amount of chloride ions in aqueous solution. Another test for chloride is this one. It is treated with lead acetate. You get a white precipitate of plumbous chloride. One more test. Chloride is treated with manganese dioxide. in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. This mixture acts as a good oxidizing agent. It oxidizes chloride to chlorine, and chlorine comes out as greenish yellow gas. It's a greenish yellow gas. So these are few important tests for chloride. We have discussed tests with silver nitrate, where we get a white precipitate which is soluble in excess of ammonia. With the lead acetate, you get a white precipitate of plumbous chloride which is soluble in hot water. With the manganese dioxide and sulfuric acid mixture, you get Cl2. Chloride gets oxidized to Cl2, which appears as a greenish yellow gas. Then you have chromyl chloride test, where we get a yellow precipitate of lead chromate, and with concentrated sulfuric acid, it produces HCl gas, which gives dense white fumes with a glass rod dipped in ammonia solution.